All right, guys, so I'm going to read to you Big Red Lollipop. While we're reading, we're going to pay attention to different perspectives. So there's a couple of different main characters. I mean, obviously there's the narrator that we'll meet, but also her sister, her mom. And each of them kind of has a different view about how to react to birthday parties. So we're going to listen and figure out what is each character's perspective about birthday parties. What does each character think about them? And maybe think about why they might be different or how those perspectives change. And you can even compare them to your own perspectives. Because obviously, we all come from different backgrounds. Remember our identity maps. So it's interesting to see how your perspective will change how you approach something that might be the same, like a birthday party. Your approach might be different than someone else's. All right, so this is called Big Red Lollipop. It's by Ruxana Khan. And while we read again, we're going to pay attention to different characters and their perspectives. So as we meet different characters, I'll add them to our chart. And we're going to think about what is their perspective about birthday parties. What is their opinion or view? Big Red Lollipop by Ruxana Khan. I'm so excited. I run all the way home from school. All right, so we already know this is a first-person point of view, just like Tia Isa, just like many of the other books that we've read, because she's saying I. She, the narrator, is the main character. She's also telling the story. Ami, I've been invited to a birthday party. There's going to be games and toys, cake and ice cream. Can I go? Sana screams, I want to go too. Ami says, what's a birthday party? It's when they celebrate the day they were born. Why do they do that? They just do. Can I go? All right, so we already met some characters. We have the narrator. We have Sana, who I think we can kind of infer as her little sister. And we have Ami, which is what she calls her mother. Clearly, they're not necessarily American or not necessarily the same culture as we are. I'm just going to pause for 1 second. All right, so we have narrator. We have Ami, that's mom. And we have Sana, little sister. All right, so let's see. Clearly we know what the narrator feels. She's super excited. It says it on the first page. She's running home. We have lots of evidence that she's excited about the birthday party. Ami just sounds kind of confused. Let's keep reading and find out more. Sana screams, I want to go too! I can't take her. She's not invited. Why not, says Ami. They don't do that here. Ami says, well, that's not fair. You call up your friend and ask if you can bring Sana, or else you can't go. But Ami, they'll laugh at me. They'll never invite me to another party again. Sana screams, I want to go too! And if you can check out, there's like a little thought bubble next to her head over here. And what can you tell that she's picturing? All right, so let's pause right here. We already have some different perspectives. So we have the narrator is excited about a birthday party invitation. We also know that she doesn't want to bring her little sister because that's not what they do. Like, she doesn't want to break the rules. Almost thinking about like the power, who makes the rules, right? Her friends have a certain way of doing things and she wants to be like them, but her mother doesn't really care about that. So, excited about a birthday party invitation. Does not want Sana to go. Then we have the mom. What's her perspective on things? Think about that for a second. What does she think about this birthday party? What does she think should happen in order to get to go to the birthday party? So you might be thinking like, well, she's confused by the birthday party. She doesn't understand birthday parties. And she thinks that her little sister should get to go with her regardless, because, I mean, if Sana wants to go, then you just send everybody along. That's like totally normal to her. It's not strange that she doesn't have an invitation. So we have doesn't understand birthdays, thinks Sana should go to the party. Right, like to her that's totally normal. I hope that you guys can see this. I'm sorry if I stand in the way. It's really hard to keep track of what's over there and what's over here. So sorry. And then obviously Sana just keeps shouting, I want to go to the party. So she really doesn't care about any of this except that she wants to go to the party. And I'm sure there are many of you listening to this thinking about your own little brothers and sisters who maybe have caused things like this before. I'm just gonna drink some water because I've been talking too much. My giant water bottle. And maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can empathize with that narrator. See, I am the little sister, so I've never had this problem in my life, but I was probably the annoying one saying, I want to go too, when it wasn't my turn. All right, so we have 3 very different perspectives. Same birthday party, 3 different responses or reactions. Let's see how the rest of the story unfolds. I say, look, Sana, one day you'll get invited to your own friends' parties. Wouldn't you like that better? No, I want to go now. Oh, man. I beg and plead, but Ami won't listen. I have no choice. I have to call. Sally says, all right, but it doesn't sound like it's all right. I know she thinks I'm weird. Oh, we have another perspective. How does the narrator think other people think about her? At the party, I'm the only one who brought her little sister. Sana has to win all the games, and when she falls down during musical chairs, she cries like a baby. Before we leave the party, Sally's mom gives us little bags. Like a gift bag, right? Inside there are chocolates and candies, a whistle, a ruby ring, and a big red lollipop. Yep. Sana eats her big red lollipop on the way home in the car. I save mine for later. I bet some of you are predicting things right now. I'd love to hear your predictions. I wonder what you're predicting at this moment. I can kind of picture it. I'm sure some of you are thinking what I'm thinking. Sana doesn't know how to make things last. By bedtime, her candies are all gone, her whistle is broken, and the ruby in her ring is missing. I put my big red lollipop on the top shelf of the fridge to have in the morning. All night, I dream about how good it will taste. In the morning, I get up early to have it. Sana's already up. When she sees me, she runs away. I open the fridge door. All that's left of my lollipop is a triangle stuck to a stick. Sana! Oh man. I'm sure lots of you are going like, me too, in dealing with things like this, especially with younger siblings. I know it's hard. I hear a sound in the front hall closet. I should have known. That's where she always hides. I shove aside the coats and boots. I'm going to get you. Quick as a rat, she scoots through my legs and runs around and around the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, yelling, Ami, Ami, help, help! That probably also sounds really familiar. Ami comes out, rubbing her eyes. Sana rubs behind Ami where I can't get her. What's going on out here, says Ami. Sana says, Rubina's trying to get me. Oh, we know the narrator's name. Ami puts her hands on her hips. Are you trying to get your little sister again? She ate my lollipop. The greedy thing. She ate it. Ami says, for shame. It's just a lollipop. Can't you share with your little sister? I want to cry, but I don't. So right now, and obviously this is about the party, but I bet we have some different perspectives on this lollipop. How does Rubina feel about the lollipop? What would be fair? What does Ami think about the lollipop and what would be fair? And what does Sana think about the lollipop? Well, she kind of already showed us. She ate it. So on your own, when you are finished listening to this, you can fill in that chart about the lollipop, the 3 different perspectives. I'm going to write that down for you guys. A little reminder. What is each character's perspective about Rubina's lollipop? And really, like, what is fair in the situation? What do you think is fair? Sana runs to the fridge and brings back the triangle stuck to the stick. Look, I didn't eat all of your lollipop. I left the triangle for you. See, says Ami, she didn't eat all of it. She's sharing with you. Go ahead, take the triangle. So I have to take it. Oh, check out her face. It's really funny. Go ahead, eat the triangle. but I don't. With all my might, I throw it across the room. It skitters under the sofa. Sana scurries after it to eat that too. The worst thing is that all the girls at school know if they invite me to their birthday parties, I have to bring Sana. I don't get any invitations for a very long time. Oh man. Then one day, Sana comes home waving an invitation. Ami, I've been invited to a birthday party. There's going to be games and toys and cake and ice cream. Can I go? Our littlest sister, Miriam, starts screaming, I want to go too. Sana says, no, I can't take her. She's not invited. So this sounds very familiar, except now it's Sana, the littlest sister, right? Little sister. She's got an invitation. And a new character, Miriam, the baby, is doing the same thing. Ami says, well, it's only fair. You went to Rubina's friend's party. Now Rubina and Miriam can go to your friend's party. I say, leave me out of it. Ami says, fine then. You have to take Miriam. Now it's Sana's turn to beg and plead. Ami won't listen. Sana's begging so hard she's crying, but still Ami won't listen. I could just watch her have to take Miriam. I could let her make her fool of herself at the party. I could just let her not be invited to any more parties. But something makes me tap Ami on the shoulder. What? Ami says. Don't make Sana take Miriam to the party. No, says Ami. No, I say. Ami thinks for a moment, then says, okay. So Sana gets to go by herself. So not only have we had a huge perspective shift, right, with Sana, very different approach than earlier, we also have something unusual that Rubina did. I want you guys to think, why did Rubina tell her mom not to make Sana take Miriam? That seems weird. She even does this whole, I could just make her take Miriam. I could make a fool of herself at the party. I could just let her not be invited. But something makes me tap Ami on the shoulder. I wonder what that something is. That's what you guys are going to think about and answer for me. What is that something? After the party, I hear a knock on my door. What do you want? I ask Sana. Here, she hands me a big green lollipop. This is for you. Thanks, I say. And after that, we're friends. The end. Great story, right? Definitely something to think about if you have any younger brothers or sisters or cousins or anything else that maybe things don't really feel fair when there's younger kids around. So we have some different perspectives about parties. You're going to tell me their perspectives about the lollipop, and also going to answer that big question. What is the something that motivates Rubina to tell her mom not to make Sana take Miriam? It's a big change. I wonder where that character change comes from. So you guys have some really important questions to answer. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back soon. Talk to you later.